Hi everyone, I'm John Lowe from Shell Trading and Supply. Today I'm going to share with you why LNG is one of the solutions for clean shipping, and it has a significant role to play in improving air quality. Maritime industry has a huge challenge in front of them in terms of decarbonization, and we must act urgently. If you look at some of the macro trends shown here, populations are increasing, energy demand are increasing. If we look at the shipping sector as a country, it would be the 6th largest producers of CO2 emissions in the world. Now, let's look at the air pollution associated with the transportation sector. For China, air pollution associated with PM 2.5 contributed 18% by international shipping. It is a very significant amount. I believe LNG is safe and a reliable fuel for the shipping sector. LNG has a lower local emission. LNG is lower in greenhouse gas emission, and LNG has an excellent safety record. Now let's look at some of the reasons to believe. If we look at the LNG demand and the order book from shipping companies, we can see there's a significant uptake of LNG vessels are being built, particularly around cruise line and container ships. Now, of course, that will drive the demand of LNG in a very rapid rate. A standard is very important for LNG bunkering, and there are many work groups around the world to look to harmonizing standards as well as improving the operational efficiency and safety for LNG bunkering around the world. Here are some examples in Europe, in Norway, and closer to home in Singapore, all operated safely and without any incidents. For the Greater Bay Area and Hong Kong, I believe we have most of the ingredients in place for LNG bunkering. For example, in policy and regulatory framework, many work groups are working with the government to identify locations for ship-to-ship bunkering, as well as to work with the authority on environmental and safety regulations. On technical standards and operational guidelines, again, there are many successful learnings from other ports who is bunkering LNG today that we can learn from, so that we do not need to create our own new procedures. We do not yet have LNG vessels, and this is something the industry will need to build. And however, very fortunate to have an LNG terminal in Hong Kong and many LNG supply points in the Greater Bay Area. So this is an element that we have a lot of support. And in the area of LNG supply, we have plentiful of international imports into this region. So this is not a problem at all. In conclusion, I believe LNG is a cleaner solution for today and tomorrow. It creates a pathway for clean shipping. It has a significant role in improving air quality. When looking at new fuels, any new alternative fuels, we must consider safety, sustainability, and commercial viability. The Greater Bay Area and Hong Kong are well positioned for LNG bunkering, but industry stakeholders and authority must work together. LNG bunkering for Greater Bay Area and Hong Kong will bring new jobs as well as to improve air qualities around the region. Thank you.